Hello and welcome to the Federal. Today I'm joined by Mr. Anas Tanwir, a Supreme Court advocate and founder director of the Indian Civil Liberties Union. Mr. Tanwir is here to shed light on the legality of the Yogi government's actions to demolish houses of the accused involved in the Friday protests in many cities in Uttar Pradesh. So, Mr. Tanwir, under what law have the demolitions been carried out and will they stand legal scrutiny in a court of law?
The action of the government to demolish the house of Mr. Javed and in other cases in Saharanpur and Kanpur as well is completely illegal and is devoid of any legal authority. The police and the state has repeatedly said that they are doing it under the Gangster Act. But for doing it under Gangster Act also, you will have to prove that the house has been made by the proceed of crime. And then also there is a procedure like under PMLA as well. There's a procedure where you have to seize the property. There's an option of auctioning the property. Demolition is vengeful. Demolition is the last thing that you need to conduct. In case of Mr. Javed in Allahabad, the demolition was carried out by the Prayagraj Development Authority. They said that they have given a notice which their lawyers contend that is a backdated notice. And also the notice has been given in the name of Mr. Javed, while the house is in the name of the wife. And under the Muslim personal law, the house of the husband does not hold a right over the wife's property. So they could not have legally demolished that house. And even if let's say that the house is constructed or a part of house is beyond the legal permissible limit, then that part is to be demolished, not the complete house. As you can see in the videos, there are other houses as well in the same lane, of the same size, with the same measurement. So this is an vengeful act and will not and should not stand scrutiny of the court.
So the UP administration has been criticized by many for acting as judge, jury, and prosecution all rolled into one. The administration has rebutted the criticism by saying that the house was illegally built. Others in BJP have variously said that such demolitions are a deterrent against so-called rioters. What would be your comments on that?
The state cannot be judge, jury, and executioner to begin with. Even if someone is alleged to have committed some crime, that allegation has to be proven. There are provisions under IPC under which punishment is to be given. Like, for example, if an act of murder has been committed, then there can be life sentence or a death sentence. There is no provision for the demolition of any property under the law. The only permissible demolition is under the municipal acts. And even then you have to follow the procedure. There has to be a survey. There has to be a chance given, a notice given before demolition, before starting the projection. And there are multiple stages where the party has a right to be heard. And under the law, there is a right of appeal. And a time has to be given for the appeal as well. None of those procedures that has been established by the law has been followed in these cases.
But other states have also tried to replicate this bulldozer model of governance. Have any of these laws been challenged in court? And if not, is this something on which courts should take suo motu cognizance, considering that a clear assault on civil liberty and breach of due process seems to be at play in such instances?
The court should have taken cognizance of this yesterday. We are now late, and the court should now, at least, it is out in open that whatever is happening is illegal. In Jahangir Puri case, we moved to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court stayed those demolition on that very day. And the state of UP has been given a beating down by the Supreme Court in past when they tried to put the posters of the so-called alleged rioters in Lucknow, and they have again done that in Kanpur. This is contempt of court. This is the state saying to the court that we do not respect you, we do not care about your authority, and we are supreme. This is going against the very grain of the constitutional mechanism on which the country stands.
Thank you, Mr. Tanwir, for joining us. For more such interviews and videos, log on to
Thank you so much.